Welcome back to YDG Cowboys, and of course YDG stands for You're Doing Good Cowboys. I hope everybody is doing well this Sunday. Just coming back from out of town. It's pretty today in North Carolina, as you can see. After it rained all weekend, it was pretty cold, and we might be getting some snow within a few days, but that's North Carolina. So I hope everybody's well. So free agency is getting ready to come up, and Jerry and Steven has no choice. Their backs are kind of against the wall on whether they should sign free agents, and they have no choice because either they're going to be signing some of our hours or they got to go out and get some. Now, I know one thing they should do is go out and get some. And I'm sure you're the same. You're feeling the same way, Cowboy Nation. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe. We got to keep the channel growing. YDG Cowboys, and which stands for You're Doing Good Cowboys. Okay. So, and thank you guys for subscribing as of now. But anyway, I think we should go out. I think let me just go over some of the free agents that are on our current roster that we should keep. Jordan Lewis is one. I like him. He's a solid corner. He's always been a solid corner for us. He's been hurt for these last couple of years, but I think he's always been a solid corner, a slot corner. Really good corner for us. Cavante Turpin, definitely should keep him. Speedster, kickoff, punt returner, also wide receiver for us, slot receiver. Odigizua. I don't know if I would keep Odigizua. I like him though, but he's going to probably be asking too much. I think he's going to want upwards of 19 million, maybe 20 million. No, I go get Myles Garrett for that all day long. And trust me, I'm going to go over some things. We can get Myles Garrett if we want to. Jerry and Steven, we can get him. So stop it. And I'm starting to see some of the YouTubers that we have now are starting to realize that me or I and some of the other beat writers and YouTubers are saying that we can go in and flip the switch, which use the voidable contracts and gain some money, which I'm going to go through it real quick again. From Dak, you can gain about 37 to 40 million. From CD Lamb, you can gain about 30 million or 20. Yeah. And you can sign Michael Parsons and gain about 20 million from him. And we're already sitting on 25 million now. So that puts us a little bit over $120 million room to go out and sign some free agents. So again, Jerry and Stevens cannot or should not be sitting on their hands within the next month or so, or next 3 weeks, since free agency is getting ready to open up. We should not, and we can't anyway, because we're losing like we did the year before 11. But we might not be losing as much, but we're going to be losing some key players if we don't sign them too. But if we do decide to sign these players, we can still front load it or back load it. You know, give them a decent signing bonus, and like I said, back load it. Or but I think we should also keep Brock Hoffman, center/guard for us. He's got the mentality. I wasn't on Brock Hoffman until after this year. He's a monster. I think he's gritty, and he's a hard worker. He has the drive and the motor, and that's what we need on that offensive line. So I like Brock. Let's keep him. But who else we got? We got a few other key players that, well, not really. And I named the ones that I think that would keep. Cavante Turpin, Jordan Lewis, Brock Hoffman, and maybe Odigizua if he'd come in on a little bit less in price than the asking price for this year. But here are the free agents we should go after. Deebo Sanders is wanting out of San Francisco. Can you imagine Deebo Samuels on one side and CeeDee Lamb on the other? I know what it would do. I play with him in Madden. Okay, Myles Garrett, we can get him. He's not asking for much. Of course, Michael Parsons wants him to join the team, but had to say in an interview, if he does come, would he take less than him? I mean, come on, Michael, why would you even say anything like that? Dude, stay out of people's pockets. I mean, that's, you can't like I said in my last segment, let the Joneses handle that part of it. But yes, Michael would love Myles to come aboard. So we can get Myles. We got Deebo sitting out there. There's Cooper Kupp sitting out there. Eagles have a couple of, I think Gabe is coming up for free agent. Defensive tackle. I think of his name. I could be incorrect. But I know they got a guy that played in the Super Bowl and he played pretty well, and I can't think of his name. And I think he's up for free agent, as a free agent. I would definitely probably take a look at him. If I don't sign Odigizua, I would definitely take him from the Eagles. Definitely, because that line shut down the Chiefs. I mean, shut it down. And I don't know if Sweat is up for free agent. I've heard a couple of YouTubers said he might, and a couple of beat writers said he might be. If he is, definitely go after Sweat from the Eagles. So we've got some players out there that we can get. We do. We just got to be proactive in this free agency, period. We've got to go after it. There's no ifs, ands, or buts on this time. So again, Steven, the ball's in your court. Now, the draft is coming up in April. And we're at 12. I'm trying to debate would I trade back to gain a few players. I don't think so. I don't think I would. And they keep saying that Cam might go before Sanders, Shador. Strong possibility. But like I said, and I stand on it again, guys, if Shador is at 12, I'll definitely take him. I know we don't need a quarterback. I know this. I know we need an edge rusher. I know we need a wide receiver. But we can get those in free agency. Defensive tackles is not going to be ready to play. There's not a Jalen Carter in the draft. I don't think. And I don't think we can go and get a wide receiver, yes. Or we can go get somebody already ready that's got the experience and it's got the time in, like a Deebo Sanders or a Cooper Kupp. So I would definitely go with Shador so he can learn to play behind Dak. That's going to make Dak better. Think about it. Dak has been hurt for the last 2 years. He's had a severe leg ankle whatever fracture. I don't know. It's almost like a compound fracture. His bone was sticking out his leg. Then he had a tear in his leg also. So I just don't trust it. I don't trust Dak. I mean, and he's not gonna be able to run around like he normally does, or he doesn't normally. And he's not been a runner in a long time since 4 or 5 years ago. He just doesn't do it. But I think we should definitely go out and get Shedeur if he's at 12. I really do. So, guys, just checking in. Headed back. Hope everybody's well. Again, we need to go heavy in free agency.
Speed check reported ahead on I-85 North.
We need to do what we need to do to get back in the game. And what I mean by get back in the game, get back at least the head of the NFC East. And then we'll think about getting in the playoffs and going further than we normally do, which is one and done. So guys, give me your thoughts. Let me know. Who would you take in free agent? Who would you keep? And who would you take in the draft? YDG, stand up. Cowboy Nation, stand up. Talk to you soon. Peace.